Oh, good. We got a couple of college football guys on here, too. A bench is Buddy Bolton. Buddy, keep looking like Luke Perry and you'll get in. Now listen. Shut your mouth. That was a great reference. You don't drink water when I'm making a great one. You go, oh, boy, Kyle really nailed it. And you know you're going to probably put that in your act. I know you people think I'm the bastard son of Luke Perry and some hack reference that you and Sherrod come up with. Now listen. There's a new documentary called The N-Word airing Saturday on the Trio Network. Here's a clip.
I was in Tower Records when I heard these guys say, yeah, this nigga said so-and-so to me, and that nigga said blah, blah, blah. I turned around the aisle, and it was a bunch of white guys.
There's always been an element in the white community of enjoying black people demeaning themselves.
We've taken this word that's been a burden to us, and we've been able kind of to digest it, spit it back out as more of a badge of honor.
Black people didn't invent nigga. That was thrown at us. And then all of a sudden, us accepting it is like somebody just catching garbage and loving it.
Now, I think it would be disingenuous for me to start with anybody but you, Mr. Todd Lynn. When you see a documentary like this, and yes, I may have misused disingenuous, I'm sorry. But that's the only thing I can imagine it could mean. I can't imagine what else could mean.
He doesn't know what it means anyway.
Todd, listen to me. Todd, what do you think about this documentary? What do you think about the use of that word? Do you care?
No, honestly, I don't give a damn. Truthfully, you can say nigga all you want. I mean, it's really all in the context. And the reason I feel like that is I feel like it's done changed. You know, the words change. I don't care. And if say nigga, feel free.
No,
Nick,
but that's not the point. Don't get them. Let's not make it into a national
You don't
thing.
have to ask me twice.
Yeah, Exactly.
Let me explain, right? Let me explain, right? You know the context you're saying it in. Bottom line is if you look at me and say, my nigga, you know, what's happening? You know, but if Nick, which he'll probably say later on during the show, shut up, nigga, then, you know.
He never does that.
It does sound different. You got to admit, like, black people say it, they go, nigga. It sounds nigga. It sounds okay. But white people say it, it's always like, goddamn shiftless nigger.
Yeah.
It sounds different. It just sounds different.
Sometimes you have to say it.
That was pretty good.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like if I don't say it, I mean, I don't know my doorman's name, so how am I supposed to get it?
No, but but here's the point.
I'm kidding.
But here's one of the points. One of the points is you can't have, it's impractical in society to have a word that is used so much that it's actually on album covers and songs. If you're a white kid, when you're growing up, you want to buy an album, you have to say NWA. You can't even say what song you were listening to. So if the word is going to be out there, it can't be 10% of the population that uses it. That's weird. Either everybody says it or nobody. Go ahead.
When I was a kid, I get very dark in the summertime, and I was called nigger all the time, from 1st to 5th grade. I get in fights, and every time I went to school, they called me nigger.
Yeah.
It didn't help that my mother sent me there in a purple suit and a full-length fur coat. But they did. They call me nigger all the time. So I kind of feel I can actually...
I don't have any problem with people being called, you know, think about it. Mick, Wop, Spick,
Dago,
stupid. It's that's all.
But you know what? But what you were saying, you know, white people are, it does get a little old when white people are like, but we should be allowed to say it. We should be allowed to say it. Because you got to admit, I think that underneath it all, there is an inherent sort of power struggle where white people just and it's a little racist. White people don't want to be told they can't use certain words by coloreds. You know? They don't like it.
You know, and any white people that tell you, if any white people tell you that they've never used the word nigger, they've never bet $1,000 in an NBA playoff game.
Let me make another point here. See, the thing is that words like nigger can be used to really get up under your skin, like, you know, but white people, y'all don't have any, you know,
Cracker.
No, that don't work. You go cracker, y'all be like, whatever, give me some soup with that. You know, it's like...
But I still say it doesn't matter. The point is, on the one hand, you say it gets under our skin. It's just, you don't have a word like that. We don't have any words that are forbidden for black people to say to us.
That's because you abused your nigger privileges a long time ago.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, a long time ago.
When's the last time anybody called you nigger?
Huh? Well, I'm 250 pounds.
Anybody. Let me tell you something. Right. I grew up in Brooklyn, and I heard the word frequently, usually for just cause. I tell you right now, nobody's used the word nigger after 1974. Buddy, get in here. You're a kind of liberal. Ready? Yeah. Buddy. Well, geez, you're walking over like a cowboy, for Christ's sake. What are you on, Buddy, do you watch the show? You're supposed to stand next to me.
Get sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't kick anybody off. You're right. You're actually right. Now, Buddy, you're the example of a guy, all your friends are black. that I've seen.
Okay.
You're a guy that's a white guy.
Yeah.
Do you feel you should be able to say, you know, Sherrod, what's up? You know.
I think it's wrong and morally repulsive to use the word outside.
Outside the house?
Yeah.
Well, it's dangerous. I don't know if it's morally wrong, but
You know
it's...
what's racist, buddy? You having a chain on your wallet when there's a black guy near you.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what?
And you having a belt buckle like that, and there's no Dominicans on the show.
You know what the funny thing is? I hate when white guys, when you start talking about nigga, you go, stop, white woman.
Because we don't want to get, I don't want to use the
He's
word.
the most racist. You're the most racist of all.
And we don't want to get censored for saying the word nigger on
No,
our show.
I
That's
agree
what's
with
gonna
you.
I'm
You
happen.
gonna
shouldn't.
say it if he don't lean back.
But
Lean
this is
back.
the
But also, you've taken the fun out of it. They've taken the fun out of the word. You've used it. It's true. It's just what Ice Cube was saying. You've co-opted the word and forced us into
What
other
if I
words like
wanna
coon
buy-
and spook and
Yeah.
jig and.
But
you know
no,
what I mean?
here's a
We've had to go into different.
Here's a good point.
We can't call women bitches and hoes no more because of you. You ruined it.
Yeah, we really messed that up. We really messed that up. No, my point to say is this, right? You always go, oh, the N-word, the N-word. Just say nigga. It's not like you say nigga and a black guy gonna teleport into your living room. Oops. And be like, you can't say that word. You know.
Well,
Let's not be innocent. Go ahead.
it's understandable that white people shouldn't say it, and it's not a question whether black people. I'm just curious about why Latinos say it so much now, too.
Because the point is, if a word's in the culture, everybody's either says it or nobody says it. It's phony. If you have to buy an NWA, I have to say NWA.
Okay,
I'm old,
Hey,
NWA.
he's agreeing
But
with me.
listen,
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Kyle. I think you should all say it, but I think that you should still be able to suffer the ramifications of saying it under some
Well,
circumstances.
I always make.
that's fine with me.
Doesn't it depend on your intention?
No, it's context.
You know what, I never thought I'd agree with a guy with no forehead, but I agree with what he said. I think that's true. You know how it's being used.
I always
and,
make-
It's your intention.
I call the insurance company, make sure I'm covered before I use it.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Folks, let me tell you something. Last year, close to 800 soldiers were discharged from the military because they were gay. Now, the Pentagon maintains that openly gay and lesbian personnel disrupts the unit cohesion. What do you guys think about that?
I don't think they should be in the military because, first of all, they don't throw that well. I don't think. I don't think 20 soldiers should die because Bruce's grenade toss landed a foot from the bunker.
You know what?
I'm kidding.
Honestly, man, come on. No, you're
They
not
should
kidding.
serve
You believe that?
openly.
They should be able to openly serve. You ever seen gay dudes? You ever seen the muscles on them, dude? You ever?
No, I haven't.
You still ever see how cut they are?
Where do you go?
They gotta be their protein intake.
But they say it disrupts. They
lesbian
say it's
women.
distracting and it disrupts morale. But if anything, the don't ask, don't tell it's got to disrupt morale more than anything. Because you know, if you have gay friends that aren't out, that won't admit to being gay, there's nothing more. You waste so much energy trying to play along with their charade of heterosexuality. And they're like, me and my girlfriend went to dinner last night. And you're like, all right.
Lynn, that's right. Lynn, what do you think? Could you serve with a bunch of Leslies?
I really don't want to go into the military, but no, I mean, I would. I think there should be a gay unit,
That would be more like it.
like a rainbow unit.
Yeah, because, but it's true. If you
And
have a
then,
bunch
but
of
then wouldn't like Afghanistan be really pissed if we sent the rainbow? Like we hate you so much, we're gonna send the gays over to
Exactly.
get you.
This
We're
is
not
the
even-
point that kills me. Everybody says, oh, it's fine. But if you're a young guy, you join the military, you know, you go out there trying to be like a macho badass, it's gonna, if you see a gay guy in the unit, they're gonna beat the balls off him because they don't want him naked around them, they don't want him to shower around them.
Well,
That's just a fact.
Dude, the muscle-bound gay dudes will hurt you.
But what I'm talking about,
Not only that, but unit cohesion. I mean, who's more cohesive than two gay men?
They should serve openly because. Oh, sorry. I'm done. All right. They should serve openly.
you sound like Jake LaMotta. Are you done, honey?
Yeah, done over there.
You get a hamburger. You get what you want.
Because the way it's set up now, they're going to start faking they're gay. If things get real rough in Iraq, I mean, if I got wounded, I wouldn't be asking for a Purple Heart. You know, I'd be asking for like a purple handbag and shoes to match. Use an excuse to get out.
They also, look, nobody's trying to serve. And I mean, you know, this is not like this is wartime. Nobody's trying to serve. We're losing a lot of people. Like they lost like 8 linguists who are gay, which linguist, by the way, is Latin for tongue. So you know the lesbians are pretty good at that. We're losing a lot of people with special skills.
Some of the greatest soldiers, Alexander the Great was gay. I'm not denying that. But I'm just saying that ultimately you can't expect there to be you can't live in an unreal world where people are not going to get their ass kicked and get, possibly.
Some of these guys are homophobic. Some of these guys, the guys in the soldier, they come right from a farm. They've never even seen a gay person. They don't even have sex with male farm animals. That's how homophobic they are.
I mean,
they can adjust.
It really doesn't matter who. I mean, I don't care if it's a gay guy, a straight guy shooting at the other people. As long as somebody's shooting and I'm not getting shot, I don't care if they gay or not.
Right, but I'm just saying, if you're in the army,
you would care.
If you're lying in the bunk, and
even if you're in the army with a gay dude,
if you fall asleep one night, you think your girlfriend say you have a hard on, then next thing you know, you're getting but you don't realize it's a gay guy. You wake up the next buddy, come here for a second, buddy.
Gay men don't just go and people randomly.
Yes, they do.
You do. Buddy, introduce the next subject
You
and run
are
the
an
show.
idiot.
All right.